I'm currently at the Thursday Flea Market, the place that I go to on Thursdays. However, it's Sunday right now and it's pretty dead, but that's good. Have more time to look things over without feeling so rushed. This whole area is the dollar section, which is one of my favorite sections actually. Yeah, everything here is $1. Some greenery. Lots of really random things, but you have to be careful and look through this stuff because sometimes you find something really interesting. Little cookie jar for $1. This area, he doesn't have the lights on right now for some reason, but it's a little bit more nicer things. And the items are priced for that reason a little higher. I usually don't find anything over here. I have a whole section of this kind of stuff. Really neat older appliances. I don't need anything like that, but they're mostly from the 70s or 80s. Some Tupperware, Corningware. But this stuff is pretty much priced to go, or $5. There's not really any market for me to buy this and resell it. Contrary to popular belief, though, Corningware, like this blue cornflower, doesn't do as well as people would probably like to think. Pyrex is actually a little bit better as far as the market is concerned with selling it. Yeah, some Tupperware. Some colored glass, Depression era, sandwich glass. Oh. Amberina, isn't that pretty? All of this is any dish, 3 for $1. So it's mostly junk. I've looked at it. Doesn't really change, kind of just stays the same. Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I'm back with another thrift haul. This time I've got items from Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill, and the Flea Market. So I've got a lot of stuff. The table's full. Let me show you what I got. All right, so we got another full table, a lot to get through. I'm gonna start on this side and then work our way that way. I've got more figurines. This time they are of flowers, but I thought I would start with this stuff before I went on to that because I've been doing an abundance of figurine videos lately, it feels like, but that's just, I can't help it. All right, so got these 2 cookie jars here. Bought them on Facebook from a lady who actually had an antique booth, and then they closed down, the whole building did, so now she's trying to sell all of her items on Facebook. So I actually bought both of these cookie jars from her for $25. Now that may seem a little high based on my previous hauls and how much I've spent on cookie jars, but this cookie jar right here, I don't know if you've been following me enough to remember this one, but I actually had this exact cookie jar here. It's a Keebler Elf tree cookie jar. I think I paid $5 for it for the very first cookie jar that I bought. Well, I sold that cookie jar very quickly, or within a month of putting it in my booth, and it sold for $45. So I felt very comfortable buying this one, paying up a little bit more for it, and with the John Deere. So that's $25 for the 2 of them combined. The John Deere is also really, really cool, and I think that one I can get about $45 for it as well. Obviously, these can go really great online, but can you see the size? They're huge. Imagine trying to deal with packaging that up. That would be a lot of stress. This here, I went to Goodwill, and it's just a thing of gold glass bubbles, but I didn't really buy it for the gold bubbles. I bought it for the jar. This is an Old Judge coffee container glass with the diamond on the front. Somebody marked on it in permanent marker, but if you use, if you use a wipe off dry erase marker such as this one, you can actually erase. This is not wipe off marker, by the way. You can erase permanent marker with a dry erase marker. You just color over it. Here, I'll just do this top line. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Or long enough. All right. You just mark on it. You get your towel. Hard to do it with one hand. See? And it goes away. There it is. So yeah, you just color over it with your marker. And it wipes right off. Easy. So, hopefully you learned something there. Okay, so yes, I pretty much bought this for the container. Containers like this sell for about $15 to $20. I will probably put it in the booth and it will sell. So the glass bubbles I'll take out of there, obviously, not sell it with the bubbles. Oh, I paid $6 for it, and I'll find a use for these bubbles. They are really delicate, thin, iridescent, amber colored bubbles. So that's awesome. Okay, I bought this fruit and vegetable set right here. I paid $20 for it. I know, I'm a big spender on this haul. 25, 6, 20. Wow. So paid $20 for all of this, but I did that because I've had past experience with these and they sell very well, and they sell for about $10 per item. So $10 banana. Now this here is very unique. I've not seen this one before. Color is really pretty and it's a very large peach. So we will see what this one goes for. If not 10, I would imagine more. So that's awesome. And then we have these two strawberries. Again, something I haven't really seen before. This is all mostly chip free except a couple little tiny dings here and there, but that's okay. You really don't see them. But yeah, I've sold these before. They sell for $10 a piece. I paid $20 for all of them. So we're looking at about $100 worth of stuff right here. And after I take out what I paid, that's still $80 profit. So that is awesome. So right over here, also another Goodwill find was this crystal vase. So I wanted to, oh look, and it says lead crystal. So I wanted to get a crystal vase. I've been wanting one for about a week now. I know, I've been waiting a long time. And I just wanted to kind of get into this crystal business a little bit more, even though I don't think it's that popular. So don't get all excited with your clear glass collection if you've got one. I really still think we're in a rut here with clear, but I just wanted to have something crystal and just kind of live with it for a little bit. It'll probably sell in my booth though for, I would imagine $12, $15, probably more likely 12. So that's awesome. Got to wash that up. Okay. Speaking of paying lots of money, I've been doing it and I don't mind it, I guess, if it's quality stuff. These are actually Royal Haeger pottery pieces. There's the stamp. I paid $6 a piece for them. I know that is so much money for me. So they were at Goodwill and they are really, what is the word I was looking for? They're just in really great shape. I love this pattern, very nice, kind of a brown drip, and every piece here is different. I believe this one here is currently listed online by somebody else, and I don't remember how much. I think it's like $65 though. I'm not sure if that's what they go for or not, but even if it's half of that, that's still a lot of money for a $6 investment. So we will see, but I'm going to list each one of those on Etsy. Also at Goodwill were these interesting handles. So this is sort of a different item, switching things up here. We've got this bag of handles. I only paid $2, thought that was a fantastic price, but anyone who's like doing furniture restoration or anything like that would probably love something like this. These are amazing drawer pulls. So very awesome, sort of has an Aztec vibe to it, and there's also some single pulls right there. So thought that was great. I'm not really sure how much they resell for. Have to do a little research. I don't know if they're that old, but if they're not, it's a great eBay item, and I could guess probably $3 for each one of these pulls. Put them all together and sell them that way. I think that would be good. Okay, also at Goodwill, I grabbed this little utensil thing. It's nothing too special, it's nothing too old, but it's cute and it was only $2. So I can imagine anyone with like a farm, shabby chic, whatever type of kitchen, this would be very helpful and useful for maybe $12 in my booth. So turn $2 into 12 when you can do it, why not? On, what is it called? Facebook Marketplace. I know, I'm all over there today. all over Facebook. So I bought this here, really interesting. I paid $10 for it. It's a hand blown piece. Speaking of glass, yeah, so we're talking about clear, we're talking about hand blown. These are hand blown too, but I've been doing a lot of research lately on hand blown glass, watching it be done and just what all goes into it. So I'm sort of getting an appreciation for that, more so actually understanding where the value lies. But this is beautiful. Love the ruffles on here. It's a very large piece, purple to clear, but it is made in China. Where's that sticker? There it is. Made in China. This will go in the booth, obviously. It's very heavy. So what do I expect to make on it? I would hope at least $30. My estimate is between 30 and 40, and I paid 10. So again, it's just a really unique, interesting piece that I don't really get a lot of. I don't really run into stuff like this often. So I thought I might as well try it out and see how it goes in the booth. Now there is another seller at the same antique mall who sells a ton of glass vessels and things like that. So I thought I might as well give it a shot for $10 and try to triple my money. Okay, now where are we at? So I think, oh, this little angel here. I went to an antique mall or an antique store and I bought this for $6. I thought that was a really nice price for an antique mall. It's left in and it's in great shape with some spaghetti detail down here with the gold accenting, this little diamond looking insert and a rose right in the middle. So lots of stuff going on with this, in great shape, also being left in. I just had to grab it. So this will probably sell online for at least $30. Really nice piece. So the rest of the stuff actually all came from the flea market. This is the Thursday flea market that I go to. And what they do is people will call them and say, hey, I've got a house full of stuff I need you to take off my hands. And they'll say, okay, we'll charge you, I'm just going to throw out a number, $500, and we'll take it all off your hands. So the company makes money off of the customer by moving all their stuff out of their house, and then whatever they want to sell out of it, they can, and they can get some more money. So they got it going real good for them. So my hand is burning up. This phone is getting very hot. Okay, so I was able to buy this cabinet here. It's a glass cabinet full of these flowers for $18. It was originally marked 20, but I said, look at this crack in here. I don't know if you can see it from the other side. And he said, okay, 20 or 18. So $18, and it came with all of these flowers inside of it. Now, whenever I was there, I did not do much research, or if any, because they have a terrible cell phone signal there. But reception. But so I couldn't do any research on much of anything. I could just visually see, okay, well, this one has a sticker that looks pretty interesting, and so does this one, and I think that one does too. So I just sort of went with my feeling on it. So even if these were all junk and worth maybe $1 a piece, which isn't really, that's not going to happen. They're going to be worth more than $1. That still is $18 for this glass case, and I could sell that glass case for probably $24 in the booth. I've sold one smaller than that for $20. So knowing that, I felt pretty comfortable. So there's that. Clean it up. It'll go in the booth. Then we have all these flowers. This one here is in really, really nice shape, as you can see. Lots of detailed flowers on the shell, and it's made by Ainsley. Not heard of that brand before. There's some more information. Love that they put all of this on here. It's called December Christmas Rose. I did look it up after the fact, and it goes for about $30 all by itself. So there we are. I already made my money back and then some. Very nice piece. Then we have this one right here, purple flower, and it is marked Golden Crown ENR Italy. This one here also goes for about $25, $30 by itself. Awesome. And then this one here, I believe, is Lenox. Yes, it is. It's called Poinsettia 1991, and it also goes for about $30. Really nice shape, no issues with it. And then we have some things that I'm not quite sure of, but I got to dig a little deeper. This one, the petal work is very nice, very delicate, intricate. The color's nice, but it's not marked on the bottom. So as it is, I don't know if it's going to be going in the booth or online. There's a little mess up right there in that petal, as you can see. Probably from when it was made. So I don't know about value on that one. Then we have this one here, also pretty nice. These seedling type deals in the middle are on metal wire so they can be moved around. That to me doesn't show quality, so I don't think it's that, I don't think this one's that worth that much. So this will probably go in the booth. Then we have this one here, white. I would think it's also going to go in the booth. And then this one here, don't know much else about it, but it looks a little nicer. I like the petals, the glaze. In fact, I think all the rest of these are going to go for the booth, except this one here is really interesting. I wanted to show you, but it's really in terrible shape. It's made by Staffordshire. It says Rayburn, Staffordshire, bone china, England, but look at this big cracks all around it. Unfortunately, it's really just in tough shape, and the petal there is completely chipped right in the middle. So this one, I don't think there's much hope for it. I can probably put it in the booth for $2 or $3 though. But all in all, really happy with the way that turned out, and I'm probably expecting to make about $100 on this whole configuration right here. That's awesome. And then here we have some little fruit people. These are chalkware painted probably by the consumer. I've seen better examples of this. I've seen better color usage, but these are nice, and they'll probably sell for about $20 to $30 with shipping included. And I paid $3. That was kind of a lot, but it was a dry day at that flea market, and I wanted to just get what I could. I advise not to do that, but these do sell, so I don't feel too bad. And then I think the last thing on this table actually is these Corelle plates. Now this is known as Corelle Farm Fresh, 1997 to 2007, so a good 10-year run. I bought it for $1. I bought it only for this one plate because I do like to collect different patterns of Corelle that I don't have, things that I find interesting. And I only wanted this one plate because the other plate's actually chipped right there on the edge. And the bowls, I really don't need any more bowls, but there they are. Not sure what I'm going to do with them. They are dirty, dirty, dirty. I could use a little barkeeper's friend probably to get these cleaned, but we'll see. So all in all, I think I did pretty good. I tried out some new things that I wouldn't normally go for. Some Royal Haeger, a little piece of crystal, that vase. That's all new stuff to me, and I'm trying to branch out. I've been doing a little research on Majolica, Pottery, and I don't think I'm ever going to find that, but it helps to know what's out there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.